Welcome back. A new study found that more than 30% of people in Gen Z are not saving for retirement, and many are stressed about how to make ends meet amidst high inflation. Local financial professional, John Vandergrift from Blue Ridge Wealth Planners joins us now. And since we're talking about Gen Z, let's go there. Why is Gen Z struggling? I mean, I could guess the obvious. It's expensive out there, but...
Yeah, it is expensive with inflation. I think, a lot of those are aging out of college. They're trying to get that first job. They're trying to figure out just how to make things work, right. I think, more than anything else. But a big part of that is how do you make sure that you budget and save for the future and don't kind of focus so much on today that you forget tomorrow.
The key is get out of college, get a job, and live at mom and dad's in the basement for a few years, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, that has become the plan
right.
For a lot of people, for sure. So
how do they catch up? I mean, or how do they, I'm going to say start, really, because that age probably hasn't really even started. They hear those stories like, well, $100 every paycheck starting now, but they,
Well, I think it's easier to do it at the beginning than try to catch up midstream, because the earlier you start, the more compound interest is your friend, but also you get more accustomed to the way your lifestyle should go. If you learn to live on a smaller amount of money, it's easier to expand that, but when you're trying to shrink that down, it feels like you're just trying to get your pants on a little tighter than you should, and it gets to be a challenge. So trying to save now, and again, save has got kind of a twofold purpose. We want to have short-term savings so we don't get in debt and go backwards, but also we don't want to forego the future. We want to make sure that we're putting money in, taking advantage of free money that we can get with 401ks or company plans. Too many people today are not doing that, and be in a position where if we do contribute to those accounts, we also don't want to take early distributions. That's where saving in those short-term emergency funds is really key, so that you don't rob your future by taking out money from a 401k and even on top of that paying potentially a 10% penalty.
I know you deal with a lot of people and their income and that income and outcome going on.
Yeah.
Is that maybe another issue for that generation that's just used to saying, well, I want it and I can get it, and there's Alexa and there's Amazon and there's,
Well, I think I was talking to somebody once, and I think this generation, and as we progress, people feel like they have to have as good of a situation as they left, but people that are aging into retirement remember that things weren't that way.
Right.
And when you get to a point where you leave the house, your parents have accumulated what they have over 20 to 30 years. So you shouldn't automatically be able to start there. And I think that's part of the problem is the willingness to sacrifice something today is something that needs to be a deliberate practice that just isn't happening today
well, that's
for a lot of the younger.
That's a tough thing, to say, hey, I want it now, but I've got to tighten things up.
But discipline, it kind of goes into a lot of different areas. When you want to lose weight, you eat less and you exercise more. That's not exciting. Neither is saving and accumulating money, but it's essential if you want to get to where you want to be in the future.
All right. So there's financial and diet advice for you. You can use
it's not hard. It's just not fun. So
there it is. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, John. Let's go over to Lexi.